What up, Wheatfield, what it do? Welcome back to the Wheatfield, y'all. Welcome to you. If you new, hey, come on in here. Welcome to you too. Welcome to the Wheatfield. My name is La T, and I'm a channeled messenger, spiritual reader. Yes, this is Tears and We Tarot show where you show enough, never know what you're gonna get. Just like life, it's like a whole box of chocolates. You just never freaking know. Uh, Disclaimers, real quick, just so you know what you're getting into. This is where testimony meets tarot. You will hear testimony. You will probably hear some scripture too. We got a whole slew of books over there we could pull from anything. We essentially read creation. We are all four clairs. We are a medium. We speak directly with the Most High God, the Alpha, the Omega. Yeah, the beginning and the end. The infinite intelligence, the word, aka wisdom, the principal thing, always baked in it is. And it breathes, it moves on the breath of life, and we operate on the breath, the life force, the holy chi too. We do. We are so thankful for this day. We are. It is a day of resolution. 10/10/2023. So we got 7, 8, 9. 9. I feel your energy. Thank you. The number of 9. You know, 9 is 3 times 3 is 6. No, 3 times 3 is 9. What am I talking about? Because 3 times 2 is 6. That's 2 3s, whatever. 3 times 3. 9. I feel Tesla frequency, the 369 is what I was feeling. Even when we go 9 to the third power, which is 27. 27 breaks down to 9. And then 3 is like a magical number, right? You know, it's such an odd number. Even when you try to, I think the square root of 3 is like 3.333333 or something, or 3.33333 or something that's like that. I could be tearing this all up. But right now what I feel is the power of 3. And I feel 3 exponentiated to its height, which is 9. I guess is what I'm trying to get at. So if I fucked all the rest of some of them numbers up, don't, it's early and I'm on my first cup of coffee. But I can tell you what I feel. I can tell what the spirit is saying to me. That the number 3 has been elevated to its highest height. And when I feel like the energy of 3, I feel Alpha Omega, right? I feel the intelligence, and I feel the Holy Spirit, the breath of life, the life force, the life essence. And I feel that being at its height in some sense, like almost pushing towards the new beginning. So, you know, when we get back to 1, that's a new level, or people say 10, 9, 10. But 10 is really just 1 with a 0 added, right? It is the next level 10. The same way when we get to 100, 99, right? Then we move to 100 is 1 and 0. 0 is 2 levels up, I feel. I'm feeling moon cycles right now. And that's something that I have been being drawn to get into for a little while, and I just really haven't done it. I haven't dug into it as deeply as I'd like. I have books on a number of things, and we go through them and we read what we're called to read, and kind of study on principles and bring them out. But right now I'm feeling the principle of 9. Like the pinnacle, reaching towards that pinnacle, and how tough it could get when you get towards the top of a climb, right? Synchronicity. Thank you, angels. I trust your well-timed guidance and signs. Balance. The yin and the yang. Yes. Balancing the shadow and the light. Yeah. And I feel like once you have been able to do that, that's a sense of self-mastery, right? And that is like the 10, the ending to the old and the new beginning. And I feel that balance, that cusp, is like, you know, the beginning and the end. Because everything just transitions and goes forward. doesn't ever end. It ends to begin again. It begins to end and it ends to begin again. It is the cycle, it's the circle. And maybe that's why I'm feeling the energy of 9 so heavy on this day, is because getting right there at the ending. It could be wish fulfillment, realizing that with the 9 of Cups energy. It could be 9 of Swords and anxiety, the worry about the ending or how things are going to end or how am I going to begin again. It could be the worry and anxiety, the sleepless nights about mulling over everything that's going on in that space, the climb, the terrain, the track in which you're going through on this journey that we call life. It could be 9 of Pentacles. You don't feeling like you've hit your ceiling, hit your limit on your way to that ultimate wealth and legacy building. It could be it's something in that book that I keep getting called to and we haven't looked at it yet. It's not time yet. It's not. I'm looking at the Adi Granath and I have been brought thought in the Samkara is over there too. And it's something in those two texts I feel like we're going to bring. But I was feeling 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords. And see, now that other one is eluding me. What is that other energy? Pentacles, Swords, Cups. I don't know. It'll come out in the tarot. Wands. And look, Lord have mercy. Look, y'all. Let's see if I can turn this just a little bit. You see this here deck? And I'm about to pick it up. And I couldn't call it. You see I'm sitting up here drawing a complete blank. And look what's sitting there. 9 of Wands. Maybe that's it. Look. 10 of Cups. Maybe that's the one we need to release. Because it was, or that's just the principle of the day. Right, 9 of Wands, defensiveness, I say. Yep, that's it. That's the hidden truth of it. That's it. It was hidden. King of Wands. Look, look. King of Wands. To master, you know, a certain skill. Or being prepared. Or just self-mastery itself. Right? Wow, wow. Thank you to the Alpha and Omega for being here. I give it up to you, Alpha. Yes, thank you so much for how you called that, how you did it. Thank you so much to the Omega for your decree. I thank you so much for every spiritual tool that you have gifted onto me. I thank you so much for this day. I offer it all back up onto you, for you know what is unknown, and Lord knows I just don't know what to do. I need your guidance and your support. Yo. Intelligence, wisdom, the principal thing, and your breath of life to keep me calm. Please, I see the 9 of Wands. I feel that energy. I feel defensiveness. I feel protection. I feel being walled off. I feel, ooh, yeah. I feel that, the Pope Tarot. You know, where it feels like everybody's coming at you or after you and you need to defend yourself, being hidden behind a wall of wands, I feel. And that is very coincident. I see it right there. Thank you. Yeah, spiritual animal. Thank you, Animal Kingdom, for blessing my path with love and inner voice. Do you hear something speaking to you? Maybe needing to bring out that animal spirit so that you can protect yourself, that you can defend yourself. Maybe you feel like you have been defending yourself, or again, that fight has been really, really hard. Wounded warrior type of spirit. You know, trustworthy friends is here, but unconditional love. I feel the Alpha. The Divine Mother. Thank you, Divine Mother, for helping me to give and receive the love I deserve. And thank you, angels, for surrounding me with people I can trust and love. Trustworthy friends. Somebody that will hold you up, that will lift you up in this day. I feel that. I feel like for somebody, this track has been hard. Balance. Coming to balance. It's here. You know, thank you, angels, for bringing balance into my life. Again, that Nine of Swords type of energy where you feel the anxiety, you feel the intrepidation. Maybe you feel off balance. Maybe you feel like you need to defend yourself. Maybe you feel like people are coming at you. Maybe you feel, and I can attest to that, beloved. I can. Edification unto self as I overflow and receive what I need, I overflow, and I serve that out to the weak. I thank you so much, beloved, for your blessings. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for every blessing, for every blessing, for every trial, every tribulation. I glorify my afflictions, for it would be good that I am afflicted. For all things work towards the good of the Most High God and those who are called according to His purpose. Thank you so much. And as I be called and I look to serve you with all of my heart, chasing after your heart, beloved, that you feel me, that you keep me, that you protect me, that you pull me into your holiest of holies, into your inner sanctuary. Give me your calming breath in your spirit, opening up my intuition, that infinite intelligence, the word, allow me to hear it. Give me the strength and stability that I need in order to continuously follow thee and to be obedient, surrendered unto thee, for that you can move me, you will protect me, you will bring me to that wish fulfillment, releasing me from any anxiety and worry. All things that I ask according to your amazing will to do all things, for it is not my will, it is thy will be done in this day. And for that I delight in your will, in anything that you will bring my way. For I offer it all up unto you, beloved, for you know what to do. You have called it, you have decreed it, and you've given me every spiritual strength I need to face it. What is that, beloved? Count your blessings. Count your blessings. Thank you, universe and angels, for the blessings in my life. Even the ones that I didn't necessarily see as a blessing. Those afflictions. Glorifying those afflictions. Yes, don't hate, meditate, beloved. Don't hate, meditate. Pray on it. Thank you, angels, for guiding me to love through meditation and transformation. I shaded that in the what? Spiritual abundance. Transform me. See, that's that energy of 9, beloved. That transforming energy. Leading you to abundance, that 10, that ending of old and new beginning. Yes. Whether it's the 10 of Pentacles, that legacy. 10 of Cups, that ultimate happiness. Yes. 10 of Swords is still that same transformation. Ending of old things that no longer serve thee, so that you can rise again. The resurrection, my week, the resurrection. Yes, even though them 10 of Wands might be there, that burden was heavy, we know that with the Most High God, the Alpha and Omega, with this intelligence baked in you and that breath of life, giving you everything that you need, that animating life force, you can continue. You can go on. You will find solutions to all of them burdens and them problems, and I'm going to tell you what, they will become your blessings. For it be good that you was afflicted. You want this? Speak your truth. Come on, Gabriel. Thank you for every helping friend, every helping hand. Yes, we're talking about self-mastery. We are talking about being able to use all of the energy of the past for that new beginning. Being stronger, better, faster. There's something over there. Do you want to text? Which one? You are the universe, Deepak Chakra. Deepak Chakra, yes. You are the universe. Give me a grace while I grab this text, would you please? I shall. I almost lost my shoe, y'all. We must have been getting serious with this thing. This one right here. You are the universe. Do you want this now? No. this one. Those who humble themselves will be exalted. Matthew 2:3, 1, 2. And it's so funny that this scripture is 23:12 because we've been talking about the numbers 1, 2, 3. And I've been seeing them in various different arrangements. It was 1, 3, 2. This is 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay. I listened to a reader and I put it on the community page, and she mentioned that same number in her reading. And I was like, wow, because we had just talked about that reading. I think it was on Saturday's message, because we went to the store, AT&T store, to get some upgraded devices so that we can improve the video quality and editing and all the production and stuff like that, because we growing with this hit thing. So we got to seed the service. We seeding it, and Most High said, seed it and invest in you. Invest in it, and it will repay you. So, yeah, I thought I saw that card. They do it say reward yourself over there. Right here, this one. That. So we've been working real hard. Oh, you want to listen to? Because this one right here been having a lot of energy on this. Listen. So we listened, and we did that. It says, those who humble themselves will be exalted, right? And to humble yourself is definitely a part of self-mastery. That's for sure. It's a challenge. Somebody might not be feeling like acceptance of own actions leading to trials and tribulations. Yeah, because see, oftentimes we do stuff. We make decisions, and those decisions, lead into a issue and create a problem. And for us to ensure that we are humbling ourselves to see our own actions and how we brought that into our life is a thing. Anything else in here, beloved? Thank you. We got one in reverse. I have engraved you on the palms of my hands. Your walls are ever before me. Isaiah 49:16. And why for is that in? Has somebody accepted that? No. And it's up underneath, call upon me in the day of trouble and I will deliver you. Psalms 50:15. I hear accepting the mark of another. Okay. So we say in the last days that the flock will receive the mark, right? Either in their hand or on their head. And it says, I have engraved you on the palms of my hands. Your walls are ever before me. And this is Isaiah. But what I'm hearing is we are engraved in the hands of the Most High God. But is the Most High God engraved in our hands? Like, do we accept fully that which has been engraved upon us, like that connection, that communion, that reciprocity, like to give out that same energy to the Most High God and receive that back, to give it out, to say that I will not accept any other except for the Most High God in my hands. Like I belong to the Most High, and I accept the Most High as my all, as my strength, as my encouragement, as every provision. So I'm a warning. King of Wands. This card has a dual for me, depending on that reading. See, this right here, yep, moving us forward to calmer water. Yep, so that we can all come together and celebrate. Yep, truth and justice. Yes, moving us away from remorse and things that no longer serve us. See, coming together, moving us forward to calmer water so that we can celebrate truth and justice and righteous judgment. That's logic, head over heart, so that we can release the pain, the judgment, the remorse, the afflictions. And there's something coming in. Again, this right here for me right now is a watcher of truth. Yeah, in truth, a watcher. And they come to help offer a cup, to bring a cup of, I hear grace. Grace. Even if you are offering this cup to the Most High God, your repentance, your apology, offering everything, your heart, your love, your emotion, whether it's anger, whether it is joy, all of it onto the Most High God. And work. Getting to work, getting to service. For I fear that the judgment is at hand. Yeah. But that's that Ten of Cups. You know, for those that ultimate happiness, ultimate fulfillment. Not only is it Ten of Cups, ultimate happiness and ultimate fulfillment, but it's the Ten of Pentacles. Legacy. Kingdom building. And for us to do that, sometimes we have to, or maybe just people just don't see. I heard refuse a cup and initially, but I feel like maybe there's something being offered to you that you just don't see. That you refuse to accept. You refuse to accept. That's it. I have engraved you. I have engraved you on the palms of my hands. Your walls are ever before me. And it's in reverse because I feel like people are not accepting that. Right? They're not accepting it. They have turned their back and chosen to walk away and go in a different direction. But I feel like, you know, even in that going, people will eventually find themselves with themselves the whole time. Find that the Most High God has been with you the whole time. I know, this went the wrong way. Because there was this, something like that. How did it go, beloved? Okay, thank you. You don't want that. You want it like this. Thank you. My bad. Overthinking. Surrender overthinking. Yes, do you want this? There's something else to say. I hear praise unto the Most High God only. That which sent the word. That which bestowed on you only the breath of life, for the word did not send itself I feel like the word came forth. It was spoke out. And it moved on the breath. I feel like I felt a backwards motion and undoing and a going forward. Almost like if you know how tires, when sometimes when they spin, it feel like it spins backwards and then it picks up traction and go forward. Speed. So it's definitely a quickening, a picking up of pace. Yes. But what I do feel most importantly is that, again, people often call on others, even onto the word, calling onto the word itself, versus calling out to the Most High God, that which sent the word, is what I feel. I feel like, okay, wow, okay. If you've ever idled away after, if you've ever, let's start from here. No matter whether the anthropic principle is weak or strong, it allows Earth to begin a random speck afloat in the cosmic ocean. It allows Earth to stop being a random afloat. No matter whether the anthropic, am I allowed to read it? Yes. No matter whether the anthropic principle is weak or strong, it allows Earth to stop being a random speck afloat in the cosmic ocean. It's hard to get past the proposition that the constants of nature have their particular values because the universe is built to allow for life to develop. If you've ever idled away after an afternoon of building a house of cards, you know that the slightest slip in one card leads to the collapse of the whole structure. The slightest slip in one card leads to the collapse of the whole structure. Imagine, instead of a house of 52 cards, that you are building human DNA, which has 3 billion base pairs, the chemical rungs spaced along the twisted ladder of the double helix. Consider that the process for constructing human DNA took some 3.7 billion years from the first prototypes of life on Earth and 10 billion years of cosmic existence to get to that point. I see 3.7, which happens to be 10, and 10 billion years. That's 2 tens. We just saw the 10 of cups and the 10 of pentacles. How many slips could randomly occur along the way, causing DNA's house of cards to collapse? It's too many to calculate. Your genes were inherited from your parents, but in the process of transmuting them, about 3 million irregularities in the form of mutations occurred on average. These random alterations, do you want that? It says these random, but it's not random, these synchronicities in DNA, along with transformations, mutations, changes. These synchronicities in DNA, along with changes caused by X-ray, cosmic rays, and other aspects of the environment, cast huge doubts about life as an accidental creation. The rate of random changes is statistically verifiable. In fact, this is the main way that we can trace where human genes traveled after the first band of our human ancestors migrated out of. Do you want that? So I'm being told that something came to Earth, something from space collided with Earth. Was it here already? So there was a species of beings here, human, and there was a collision from space. And when that collision happened, there was a mutation in the DNA, a change in the DNA, which served as a kind of clock with which we can trace their path. So randomness has a powerful argument in its favor, while at the same time statistics also undermine randomness, given how often DNA could have lost its way over 3.7 billion years. Yet all of these slips were avoided. It says, to turn randomness into the only force at work, life is poised on the cusp of order and disorder. So life is poised on the cusp of order and disorder. So I'm feeling a couple of things from that reading. One of, obviously, we saw 3 million, right? What did it say? 3 million irregularities, changes that occurred on average. So that's the power of 3. I felt the number 10 billion. I hear chaos and order. Two things colliding, something from space, something from the ether that came and collided with Earth and changed the beings that were already here. And if there's anyone who ever dug into this book, is called The Council of Seven. It starts to talk about this right here, the Council of Seven Lights. It talks about the Adamic race, and it talks about the first man, and how there was a race of Eve and there was a race of Adam. And it kind of goes into a little bit deeper explanation in the book of Genesis. Because most people think about Adam being a man, but Adam was not a man. It was a race of people, a race of beings. And it says that, do we have our text? We don't. It's over there on the shelf. But if you go to the Genesis and you look at the footnote, there is a little asterisk at the bottom. And you can even look at in the back of the book where it gives the definition. And when you look up Adam, it says people. It doesn't say man. Blah, blah, blah. I know, guys, I didn't know that we was going down this road on today, but we did. So, depending on which book you got, because a lot of them are built differently, constructed different. But this book right here, don't judge me. I write in my book. Adam, red earth, used generically for man and woman and translated man in Genesis. This right here says the first man, work of the sixth day, placed in the Garden of Eden, tempted to, I can't even say it, eat of the forbidden fruit, fell under God's favor, and driven out of the garden. That's that one. I'm about to grab a few of them, y'all. So hold on. Don't just click off. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. because we got quite a few of them. We have a couple of teaching Bibles as well, just to kind of dig into this thing. This one does not have the footnote. This one does not have the footnote. It's just so crazy, like, wow. This one right here doesn't even define Adam in the back. Wow. It's literally not in here. Wow. Okay, well, let's try one more. Just gonna let those lay down. How many more can we pull out? Do you want this one? No. This one? I don't think this one has a Genesis though. Is it in the back? I don't feel it. Is there something else in here you want? It says, I know that thou constantly hear me, but I spoke it for the sake of the people who stand by, so that they may believe that thou hast sent me. And he spoke these things, and he said, Lazarus, come forth. Then he who was dead appeared, bound hand and foot with bands, and his face with a napkin. Loose him and let him go, Jesus said to him. Then many of the Jews who came to Mary and saw the things that Jesus accomplished and believed in him. However, some of them went to the Pharisees and informed them what Jesus had done. Then the high priests and Pharisees convened a council and asked, What must we do? What must we do? Because this man performs numerous miracles. If we leave him alone, all men will believe in him, and the Romans will come and take both our seat and the nation away from us. Then one of them, Caiaphas, who was the high priest that year, said to them, Ye perceive nothing at all, nor do you think it is expedient for us that one man die for the people, and that the whole country perish not. This he said not of himself, but as high priest that same year. He prophesied that Jesus would die for the nation, not only for the nation, but that he would gather together in one the scattered children of God. Speak truth. From that day forward, they deliberated on putting him to death. As a result, Jesus no longer walked openly among the Jews, but went to a place near the desert, into a city called Ephraim, and remained there with his disciples. And the Jews' Passover was approaching, and many traveled out of the country up to Jerusalem to purify themselves before the Passover. Is there anything else in here? No. You guys, if you guys are still with me, please hold on, because I'm trying to figure out what the Spirit is calling me to say. Because I know for sure I'm being called to speak on Adam. This is the testament of the writers. Is there a... use as vehicles. Divinely inspired, standard of truth. Individuals and classes to hear, all the world to hear, refusals to hear, refusal to hear. That's what you were saying. They refuse to hear. Neglect and opposition, inspiring hope, comforting and consoling. This is the analysis. History. Why can I not find it? It is literally eluding me the same way that Nine of Wands is eluding me. And it's almost making me feel like I know what I'm talking about. Now that right there, I'm for sure. But it's like, what in the heck? What in the HE double hockey sticks? I'm about to go get another. It's 43 minutes in, and I feel like I ain't got to nothing. This is absolutely bananas. Yeah. I promise. I have literally read this more than once. More than once. There is literally a footnote and a definition. And I feel like I'm about to lose my mind right here, because I cannot find it. Maps. And this one does not have. And this is not it. I know this is not it. Why can I not find it? I'm asking, like, am I wrong? And the Spirit is saying no. but I can't find it. And it's making me very upset. It has literally distracted me from the whole freaking reading. Seriously. It has literally distracted me from the whole reading. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. Space is an infinite ocean of intelligence, or the creative spirit, or the creator at rest. This balanced intelligence manifests through all creations. In order to manifest motion, the energies must be unbalanced. No thing or condition in God's universe is without contrast or duality. For every up there's a down, and for every white there's a black. For every night there's a day. Anyone who has climbed the tree of knowledge can see that there is two sides, no matter in which direction one looks. This is not because the tree knows one side from the other, but it's because the man in the top of it has two sides, his right and his left. Wow, okay. Most of the people on earth today are crossbreeds, descendants of the true Adamic sons of God, as originally created in the animal race of Eve. This is why you have an earthly dense animal body and an inner body of created reality as God made you. The truly created men and women of the Adamic race of men have been watching the people on the earth for thousands of years. It says, next comes the story of Adam and Eve and the apple. Genesis 3:1-7. This son of the Adamic race of man blamed the woman, and the woman blamed the serpent. One of the true species of man, as God created the Adamic race, made it with an animal. And I believe that is what they were talking about, the collision of what came to earth. It says, Genesis 1:28, the scripture relates to how God blessed them. This is plural, not him, but them. Man was created, 1:27. He did not evolve from lower animals. However, he was not created on earth. He was not created on earth. Man was created throughout millions of solar systems to serve as an instrument of God's doing. Anyone who contends that this planet is the only one occupied by intelligent life forms does not accept God and his infinite completeness. His narrow mind has placed him a limit on his ability to perform his creations. Adam was not a single man. The Adamic race of man was the first people to inhabit the earth. This is confirmed in Genesis 1:27, where the race of man and the original creation is described as male and female. That's 25. Page and you're stuck. 27. So God created humans in his own image. He created them to be like himself. He created them male and female. God blessed them and said to them, have many children, take fill of the earth and take control of it. Rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the air. Rule over every living thing that moves on the earth. And this is 127. So God created humans himself, or so God created them in his image. In the image of God, he created them. It says 2:27, man. The Hebrew word means man, people, or the name Adam. It is like the word meaning earth or red clay. Thank you. I knew I was not losing my mind. Anybody that's still here with me? Because I swear to goodness, I just went through, I don't know how long trying to find. This is, y'all can see how your girl study. If anything, it's a demonstration on how I study, how I compare text, how I look to see how the words in each book are, how they differ. To show the word approved. Now I get to show you, because whoever's still here, if you made it through this far, you can see that your girl is not tripping when I'm telling you. Why are these books different? Why couldn't I pick up my first one and see this same footnote or the same freaking definition in the back of the book? Why are they different? Making me upset in this day. Just saying. This card keep coming back. My comfort in my suffering is this. Your promise preserves my life. 119:50 Psalms. So, as you can see, thank you. This book right here is one of my beloved passed over ones. Thank you for it being in this text. So you guys can see where I marked these right here. I don't know how to get this in here super clear where y'all can see it. But I'll give you the scriptures so that you can look it up yourself. As you can see, this is real organic. This is not nothing that I'm just, I ain't studying, where, because I sure ain't no pastor or no preacher or nothing like that. This is spiritual. I'm a spiritual reader. And I'm giving you what the Spirit is telling me to say. And sometimes I need to go to the text and pull it out to show the word approved, Ashe, that I'm not just making this stuff up on the fly. No, that's not what it is. All of these books I got, I actually read them and read through them and compare them to see how the word has been changed. Because they would have you believe that Adam was one man and that Eve was one woman, and that's not true. Now, I'm not saying that Eve was a whole animal or nothing like that, but I will say that she was a different species of being, and that the one species that came here and another species that was already here got together, and we are the descendants of them. I will say that. Because it always stood out to me when I was being taught the story of Genesis on how Adam and Eve was the first male. Adam was the first male. And Eve was made from his rib, which is like, okay, but because where did she get the uterus from? I'm just saying. Anywho, we not gonna go that deep into it. But if they had kids, then it should have been 4 people. 4. Who the hell did Cain go off and marry? Riddle me that. That's just me being a kid, that I knew that something was off in that interpretation, in that telling, and how they teach it to us, that something about that ain't right. It's some more, and I need to have the more. Where's the rest of it? Because where the rest of these peoples come from? And if in 127 it says that God made them male and female, then he obviously made more than one. So why is you only telling me about this one interpretation? Where did this story come from? What is this? Something about it ain't right. And I think that goes into how, they tell us a lot of stuff in there. How maybe it got us, again, like back to what I was saying before I got pulled off to find these books, to find the text, to show you that your girl is not losing it. Again, and maybe that's that defensiveness. Maybe that's that 9 of Wands energy. Why did I feel the need to defend and make sure that you know that what I'm saying has some integrity and validity? Who out there is defending their integrity and their validity, have to stand up for what you know, what you putting out there is the right thing, that is valuable, that you could trust it, that you can be trusted. Because that's what I feel right now. Like I went on this whole tangent and pulled out 17 Bibles. For one, to show you that I ain't playing when I say, when I look, I got to compare the word. I want to see how the Most High God has spoken to the plane all over the place. I want to know. I'm seeking diligently, and that's an example thereof. It is. So if you was able to hang on in there and see it in real time, you got it in real time. Cause that's what, and I'm gonna put this out there, and I'm not gonna clip it or nothing. It just is what it is, beloved. Because I have joy and I delight in seeking the truth, so that I can know, so that I can be in the right way, so that I know that I'm not sipping from some warning. I want to know the word of the Most High God. Not something that somebody just done gave me for the sake of. You should be able to compare the word and get a clear understanding, a clear interpretation. It should make sense. It should. From verse to verse, it should make sense. If this verse up here don't match that verse down there, then something wrong. If I question my teachers, my spiritualists, the priests, that or whoever I'm sitting up under for my tutelage, all that, I should be able to ask, and you should be able to answer. I saw in the teaching Bible, the big one. This is my 19th century. We in the 21st. This is my 19th century Bible. I saw 2 genealogies. And I question all the time, why did they tell me about Joseph when the messenger didn't come from Joseph's seed? What's up with that? Let's speak truth here. Like, why we can't question? Why? Why can't I ask when it don't make sense to me? Because see, it's something written in my DNA. I think, like, again, all of them billions of lines of code, the word that's written in is telling me something is off, something's wrong, something's wrong, something's missing. I hear it sounding the alarm, something's wrong. And when my gut and my instinct tells me that what you're saying to me is tomfoolery, oh, I need to come up from up out of that. Because, see, it's too much missing. It's too much missing. Why is it missing? Why is it separated? Why is it segregated? Why do I have to take a whole 20 minutes to find the fact that in one book it tells me that Adam was a race of people? That the Hebrew language says that Adam was a race of people. It wasn't one man. But in our KJV over here, it don't have that same footnote. The definition is different. But people will say that King James was like, oh, he brought us the word. Did he? Or did he engrave something else in your hand and you just not aware of it? I have engraved you on the palms of my hands. Your walls are ever before me. It's in reverse. Call upon me in the day of trouble, and I will deliver you. The Lord has written the promise of resurrection in every leaf in the springtime. That right there, just that. This is the bookmark in the book that I got from my beloved that's passed away, that I found what I was looking for in, that says that Adam was a people, again, made male and female. Again, so then where did Eve come from? Was she already here? Yeah. Did she come from his rib? No. Why do that? What, dark psychology? And what does that do into the mindsets of people itself? Especially when we realize that the Most High God had already made female. and blessed them and told them to go forward and giving them a charge and giving them something to do, a purpose. Put it in my teaching Bible. In this one. New and complete analysis of the Holy Bible is what that says. To analyze it. And turn it backwards, upside down. From the end to the beginning and the beginning to the end. We on the energy of 9. Right there. Surrender and worry. We saw the 9 of Wands. We see the King of Wands. Surrender, denial. Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decision. I feel also surrendering denial to the fact that we see frustration. Somebody might be frustrated like, what the hell is she talking about? No. If you stay here long enough, hopefully you see how these ingredients come together to give us something good, something edifying for our soul, for our spirit, for our heart. Because my heart is after that of the Most High God, that which sent the word. Call upon me in the day of trouble and I will deliver you. Somebody's frustrated. Somebody need to call on the Most High God. That which created you, which created creation itself. That whose word goes forth in tandem with the breath of life, the holy life force, the life essence, the holy chi. But they did not call or send themselves. They didn't. They can't change what has been called, what has been written. Who does that? The source itself, the Alpha, the Omega. You want something changed in your life? You can't call just to the word that has been written. It is what it is. You want something different, something new, something fresh, you go to the Alpha and Omega and ask for that. For them to speak that new word out upon you, over you. To have that moved on the breath, which will refresh you, which will comfort you, which will calm you, which sustains you. Resurrection on the daily. What did it say, beloved? Just like in every leaf, every blossom, every tree, they fall away. But in the springtime, they're going to do what? It's going to resurrect. It's going to spring forth anew. Taking in all the information that it has received from the environment, from the plane, everything that was here, coming together, all of it. It's going to read it. It's going to take it into that coding. It's going to consider every change, every mutation. And it's going to spring forth new. It's going to be resurrected. And what comes back, what comes forward, you talking about able to withstand. I mean, it's stronger, better, faster, more efficient, it's more nimble, it's more flexible. Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, beloved, that's how it all comes together at the end of the day. That's how it all comes together. Surrender to creativity. Surrender. We be thinking like we are the only thing that the Most High God made. No, we not. No, we not. No. I mean, you know that for shit show, because they already done came out and said that aliens is real. How long they been lying to you about that? Just think at the fact that you came, your original race, Adam. Come on, man. You think these folks tell your ass the truth? They don't tell you the truth. Why would they want to tell you the truth? Why would they want to tell you who you are? Why would they want to tell you who you are and what you are? Why? Why would they want you to know that the Most High God, the Alpha, the Omega, has you engraved in the palm of his hand? That's Isaiah. That's Old Testament. That's Old Testament. The messenger came, the word came in flesh to remind you of what was already written. It didn't bring no new word to call in the children of the lost. Come on with this thing. You already engraved. Already. You could release the worry over your salvation because you already engraved. Already. Let your imagination You don't want to read that? Get something else, okay. Let your imagination surrender to the wisdom of your body. We just got finished talking about your DNA and everything. Surrender to the wisdom of your body. We talked about DNA, how it's coded in you, how all these things syncopate and come together to create you. How, like billions upon billions of, like 3.7 billion, 10 billion codes. And look at your perfection. Look at your pristineness. Look at your vessel. That these right here pick up light data and they read 128,000 bits of data per second. The speed of light. They read light. How fast does light move, beloved? You are pristine. All of this, you talking about virtual reality? You already in it. Think about it. Ooh, yes, beloved, come on in. Yes. Speak some truth on this day. We be worried about things, and half the times we bring these trials and tribulations onto ourselves, or they just happenings, collisions. Because we need that balance, the up and the down, the black and the white, the positive and the negative, polarity, charge, the up and the down, the in and the out, the above, so below. Listen to your body's messages about a person or a situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. Your body tell you. Just like I said, when I was a little kid, my body told me something wasn't right with that. That don't even make sense. And I was a baby. I'm talking about, you talking about sitting in church at 7, 8, 9 years old, listening to them telling, well, who did they marry? If God made Adam, and he put Adam to sleep and made Eve, and they had 2 kids, one of them killed the other one, that left 3 people on earth. Who did he go marry? Nobody can answer that. They didn't want to answer it. They could, but they didn't want to. Why? Because they are taught to not teach you. They are taught to not teach you. How do I know that they taught that's a true statement? Because they write books about it. They write books about how they was taught to not teach you. They were taught to not teach you. To only give you bits and pieces. Many of it is just enough to keep you on your knees praying. And not stand in your fullness. To not know who you really, really are, beloved. Anything else in here, beloved? No. Surrender to drama. And surrender to this. Complete healing. I see obsessive thinking behind there too, because I definitely was obsessively thinking about where to find that passage, because I know I read it. I know I studied it. I know I did. And I'm so happy that we found it. It's 1:10:19 on the phone. I feel like we pretty much done did a lot today. It's a whole lot to chew on. It is. And if anybody is able to make it through this here session, I commend you. And I thank you for sticking with your girl, because it was choppy. It was rough. When we bringing together them ingredients, I mean, like all them pieces come together to make a meal that's edifying onto us, the wheat. Yes. You talking about taking some leftover rice, some pieces of chicken, some mashed vegetables, throwing an egg in it, and now we got chicken fried rice, a whole meal, something that's good for us. I'm just saying. Hopefully it came together for you. Hopefully you can vibe. And if you vibe, subscribe. I mean, we don't do nothing but sit around here and chop it up to bring out what the Spirit tells me to speak on the daily. I didn't know this is where we was going to go. I didn't. But I will tell you this. The Most High God says, call upon me in the day of trouble, and I will deliver thee. 50:15. That's when David was running. Oh, yes. Surrender your fear of change. Do you have a fear of change? Maybe. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, your relationship, your spiritual walk, any of it. Or if your fear of aging or death, repeat the affirmation, I have faith that all is well. I have faith that all is well. How do I know that all is well? Because I'm engraved in the hands of the Most High God. I know all is well, beloved. All is well. I don't have to defend myself to nothing or nobody, because it ain't nothing that could judge me but the Alpha and the Omega, that which called and calling, heard thee, answered, yes, yes, beloved, I surrender. I receive and accept my decree. That service which I was come to perform, oh, it shall be done. Because that was the word that was spoken that went forth. That's what they said. That's what it said shall be done. So mote it is, so mote it is, so mote it is, and so mote it be. It be, so mote it be. So mote it be. The hardest thing to accept is that somebody would lie to you in such a way. Such a betrayal of trust. Such a betrayal of trust. And a lot of people don't think about having religious trauma. They don't. They don't think about how, they either get driven away from the church, because like how the messenger was young and went in there and started kicking over tables and stuff like that, because they like, this is not it. Because see, the messenger that came, he preached on the highways and the byways. Oh yeah, he was sitting on the side of the mountain. Yeah, and those who was seeking a word, something different from what they was getting up in them houses, oh yeah, they went to go find it. They went to go find it. Why? Because they weren't being edified, beloved. They weren't. Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. I will give you rest. Those who humble themselves will be exalted. Yeah, something with that. Yeah. How gracious he will be when you cry for help. As soon as he hears, he will answer you. Isaiah 30:19. And I cannot tell y'all the feeling that I have to have an intimate relationship with the Most High God, to walk, to speak, to convene, to be led, to be forgiven, to be offered grace and favor and restoration. Y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't know. I pray that there's somebody who knows. I pray that there's somebody who knows. Transformation, beloved. Transformation. It is transformational. To take all of that negativity and change it into light. To take the good and have it transformed to take the bad and have it transformed into the good. For all things again work towards the good for those who are called according to its purpose. Those that love the Most High God. And I rebuke anything that will come against this word. I rebuke anything that comes against this word. To stay diligent, to stay steadfast, to stand on what you know is true. And I wouldn't care how you look while you're looking for it, beloved, because all things happen for a reason. It's a reason while I was on here looking like I was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, looking through all of these books to find what I'm saying to you. To be diligent, to continue to look, because I know within my knower what I know, what I've been read, what I've been told, what I've been shown. It's not just simply for a defense or to convince. It's not. This truth will be revealed. It shall be revealed. For all of those who are looking to move forward, away from the past, away from the bullshit, away from the nonsense. Those who are ready to get to work, those who are ready to be put in service. I'm passionate about my service. I diligently seek the Most High God everywhere. I see the resurrection of the Word every single day. For the Word is written in and on everything. And it belongs to that which sent it. So does the breath of life, the life force, that essence, that energy, the force of the Most High God. Of the Most High. Of the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the ending, that which cannot be named. I do not call on any other, for there is none beside it, none. There is nothing else that can save, because I'm engraved in its hand. That right there is it. That's the opportunity that I need. That is the grace. That is the favor. That is the ultimate abundance. That is it. The hand of the Most High God. You see how that seed, that grand seed, is sitting right in its hand, that it has offered its seed. It has offered its life force. It has offered its breath. It has offered its word. Thank you so much for being here with me on the Tears and Wheat to Roast show. 9 of Cups. I said the energy of 9. I saw 4 of Swords. I saw healing. I see spiritual abundance. I pray that you could be with me. I pray that you could feel me. If you do, like, subscribe, share it out. It's choppy. It's real organic. It is what it is. Because it ain't no making it up, beloved. You here with me, and I'm here with you. I love you just like I love the Most High God, the Alpha and the Omega, that which called me, which gave me this word and built it right in. I am the living word, and it breathes just like thee. Just like thee. Don't let them tell you no differently. You ain't got to wait for you to arrive. Got you out here on a spiritual journey looking for yourself when you with you the whole time. To the next now, this one's done. Ashe.